Okay, hello everyone, and this is Miguel9398, and welcome um, to another live stream. Also, I checked the audio, and it seems that the audio, the volume is a bit low, so I'm gonna double check. So, testing. Okay, test. Alright, I guess this one's fine. So anyways, hello everyone, this is Miguel9398. Welcome to another live stream. So, we're gonna do Mario Kart 7, Mario Kart 7 CTGP mod installation. I never actually tried, CTGP. I actually tried on the emulator, but actually, yeah, that's pretty much I know about CTGP. Anyways, I remember that it was back when it was using Onion FS and whatnot, and yeah, I was actually kind of hesitant back then. But now that Nintendo might gonna shut down the eShop later this March, I'm thinking, okay, how about I should mod Mario Kart 7, since I already bought Mario Kart 7 on the eShop, so why not I should give it a go and see what happens. But I'm not gonna do another Citra tutorial, whatnot. I quit doing Citra. That's also one of the reasons why I quit doing Smash mods in general. It's because of Citra emulator haven't actually optimized the emulator enough for other regions. They optimized Smash Brothers for European version, but not the US version. Are you kidding me? Mods won't work on like this one. This is like one of the reasons why I actually quit. It's because I cannot actually work on stuff for the 3DS if Citra cannot actually optimize their stuff for the 3D. Oh, it's already open. Cannot optimize their stuff for for their custom firmware. I mean, not customers. Okay, what I'm trying to think is I cannot work on my Smash 3DS mods if Citra cannot actually optimize Smash 3DS for the US version. Well, like really, even on a decent PC with actually almost all the cash generated, really, your excuse is that it's because we're actually using the European version. I'm sorry, okay. First of all, apologies for for being a little bit offended to the Citra team, but really, like, I asked that in the Citra forums, and then my response is like, I was testing it on the European version and I don't actually own the US version. Okay, fine. At least have someone own the US version. Of course, I understand. Okay, first of all, I understand that they cannot because, for one, they're actually just contributors. They're not actually full-time jobs or full-time, paid workers doing the emulator. And yeah, I completely understand if they cannot actually optimize Smash 3DS for the US version or whatever games, then of course this is where I say okay, goodbye. I'm not gonna. But yeah, I'm sorry if I sound so rude, but that's my opinion. At the end of the day, it might gonna have optimization, or probably got underwhelmed by Mikage 3DS emulator, which is another 3DS emulator that actually has a fully functional home menu, like the actual 3DS home menu. Like, you can actually emulate the proper home menu. I mean, I actually done that before in Citra, but every time when I open the apps, it just crashed the game. It just crashed the emulator because they don't have support for it. So anyways, We're moving on doing Mario Kart 7, Custom Track Grand Prix 7 installation instructions. So, first off, you can download this on Game Banana right here. I might probably gonna put this in the description or in the pinned comments in the future. Second, if you want to join in their Discord, yeah, be sure to actually join in their Discord server. I actually once joined in their Discord, but I actually left the Discord. I don't remember why, but yeah, I think it was because they actually have 3DS Citra version coming up. I don't remember, but yeah, I guess so. So basically, all you have to do is scroll down until you go to the download button. First off, it is optional to download the installers. Like, really, it is not recommended. These are just optionals. If you want to, okay, go ahead, use them. But for me, as a 3DS person who owns a 3DS, just click download the top download right here, this one, and you'll receive either CIA or 3DXX. So I'm just gonna use the 3DXX file because I'm still a bit, like a bit, self something. I don't know what's the term, but basically, just have to, just to be sure. I know CIA works, but I've dealt CIA installers or stuff before, but what happened is that they tend to just not work for whatever reason, and for some reason the 3DXX version works. So once you download that, you just insert your SD card for the 3DS, and then go to the 3DS folder. It is optional to actually create the folder CTGP-7, but I just want to do that. So of course, the installation method said to play CTGP, you make sure you have installed custom firmware and your system version is more than 11.4 greater. The mod has an automatic updater, so you don't need to reinstall everything on every update. Visit the website for more info. So it provides 2 applications. Like, it is recommended to use the CIA, but as a person who once had a Luma updater before, I don't recommend. Like, sure, this is my personal opinion, okay? If you want to use the CIA and install an FBI, sure, you can do that. But this is just literally an installer. It just downloads the files for you. And personally, I don't want to install CIAs anymore, because the last time I did install, which was Luma Updater and Mod Moon, they don't even work for whatever reason. So yeah. So CIA is fully recommended. Installs to the home menu like any other app. You will be able to launch the mod directly from the home menu. And then the another one is 3DXX, which can be launched from the Rosalina Homebrew Launcher, or also known as the Homebrew Launcher. It does not require the installation of CIA files, but still requires custom firmware. So of course, method 1, install directly from the 3DS. This method can be used to install the mod if you do not have access to a device to copy the file. So this is for in case if you don't actually have card readers. So we're just gonna skip that. Method 2, using a PC to install. So this method requires a PC with the supported operating system or a working Python installation. So download the appropriate PC install. Oh wait, do I still have to use the Python? Wait. Download the appropriate PC installer on your OS if your operation. Then what is? Wait. I'm a bit confused. Do I still have to download the exe file right here? Or the Python? What? Okay, a bit confused. Brain farts. Probably I'm gonna, yeah. Maybe this one is for the update or installer or whatever. But just in case, let's just download the exe file. I remember there were actually talks with the admin, with the moderator, like Pablo, talking with the moderator. or admin talking about, hey, our exe file isn't a virus, but for whatever reason, our stuff is labeled as virus. Back then, there was like label, like when they actually implemented this clam AV antivirus scan report, and for whatever reason they scanned it as a virus despite it's not a virus. I think it's something like that, and it's 40 megabytes, so it's gonna be a bit slow. So I think this also requires, you know, install directly from this. Oh, this one is another. Okay, this one, I think these are optional. Like, you don't have to. Okay, okay. I guess I already put the 3.6 file, meaning that's already done, complete. So all I have to do is right click, eject. Oops, that's not what I want. Alright, save to remove. Now I'm gonna insert my SD card to the 3DS. I don't actually have a camera or another camera to show you footage of me doing this on the 3DS, but literally I have a 3DS right here. I'm just gonna put the SD card. Now my 2DS XL, at the moment, it's a bit, you know, there seems to be a little defect, probably of aging, because 3DS are slowly aging out. Like my cartridge are not working as usual, whatnot. So see, I have a 3DS. You can listen to these noises. Alright, I just checked my audio, and yeah, so go to homebrew. Let's just hope that I actually updated my homebrew. Oh, it is updated. Rosalia 220, go to CTGP-7, select the CTGP-7 installer, and then CTGP-7 installer. Start with download. This may take a while, and then you just press A to download the file. It might gonna take a long while to install, you know, Mario Kart 7. I mean, technically this is pretty much easy. All you have to do is just take the file. I think I was a little bit overcomplicated myself because I was confusing why I have this. And now it's updating to 1.45. I think this was the latest version they have. So yeah, I'm not gonna cover up the other methods like Python scripts or the exe files, but pretty much that's pretty much it. So while we're downloading the file, I am downloading the update for CTGP-7. Oh, that's it? Oh wait, no, never mind. It's 4 out of 723. So while we're downloading, I don't have a sponsor, but basically I did I did shiny hunting for Pokemon Scarlet Violet earlier. So if you like to watch me, you know, shiny hunt, show my shiny hunt Pokemons, then head on to my channel and, you know, look at the content or whatnot. So what makes me, you know, install CTGP-7? It all started because of my friend of mine called Sneaky KNG. Actually installed CTGP-7. Let me find. I'm not sure if it's here in this one or on the other channel. Oh wait, right here. So is anybody here in Mario Kart 7 modding Discord? The invite link doesn't work under the event on that page. Nice on the arrow moving, move to CTGP-7 if I recall. So yeah. So I had to paste it here. My browser was the problem. Okay, here. And then he installed CTGP-7 on his 3DS. Still funny that he still have this decal. This he bought this in 2018. By the way, a good Sneaky Kenji was actually a good friend of mine in the Smash 3DS modding scene. He made like up. like he made like a lot of Mario Kart 7, I mean Smash Brothers mods in the past. I think, what mod was it? If I can actually find his mods, okay, here he is. So he made like a lot of good 3DS mods in the old days. Let's see which one. Let's see. Now he recently, did Smash Ultimate mods, but due to job, he actually just not doing modding anymore. So let's see. He did like right here. He did like a lot of 3DS mods here and there. And there were some commission mods too, I guess. Let's look at the very first one because I still remember his very first mod. Some right here. So back when model import was still a little baboon, a baby. Model import for Smash 3DS was a baby. We find he actually was one of the earliest people who did model importing for Smash 3DS. And I think his first mod was a Waddle Dee. A Waddle Dee mod over Kirby. So this also includes the alt for Bandana Waddle Dee. Yeah. And then other than that, I still remember he did Summit Ice Climbers. The Ice Climber stage before I did a improved version. So something right here. Let me find it. So it made like a lot of good content. Like one of the earliest modders, so do a lot of good stuff for Smash 3DS. So his first stage was the trophy stage, which however he actually trashed it. If I recall, he trashed it because it's pretty much low quality, low effort, and rigging was, the collision for the Goomba stage wasn't clean. And then he made Waddle Dee because I made like the model import tutorial video tutorial I did, plus also other stuff too. So after that he did Rayman, and then solo Ice Climber over Olimar, and then Smash 64 Mario, Falco, Jeff, and then there was the original K-Roll mod over Wario, and it got trashed by admins. It got trashed by admins because it's low effort. Back in the old days, 6 years ago, Game Banana was pretty much stricter with their rules and policies. Like low effort submissions aren't welcome, but however, yeah, it kind of pissed him off a little bit. But after some talk with the admins and moderators, he completely understands that it's actually low effort. Plus also, like you can actually see the screenshots. I used to actually have the download for the King K. Rool over Wario mod, but however, my SD card actually broke. Not SD card, like the memory, like the storage. So see, back then in 2017, I used to have my other laptop, but after I installed Sonic Mania, played it on Steam, it just dies for whatever reason. It's not because of incompatibility. It's just the motherboard was, not the motherboard, sorry. The chip, the processor chip was actually fried because of overuse. Like the laptop has been on for a long time. So that's pretty much it. After that, we made Sonic R and Tails, and then the Shrek. So I think they're still a download. Oh, they don't have. I'm not on the web. I'm not on that server anymore. But there was the original Shrek. I think I also posted the Shrek file here because people asking, okay, where's the Shrek thing? Okay, there's Shrek. Okay, right here. I think this one. Yeah, but Sneaky deleted because he hates it, and I just linked him the download link from which was taken from the 3DS modding server. So make sure you change the name to Ganon. You have a capital. You have a capital because case sensitive. So after that, I think it was Yuji who actually commissioned me to do Shrek over Ganondorf for the 3DS and improve Shrek over Ganondorf, to be exact. Like it's right here. So this one is the old Shrek, and then the other one is the new Shrek. The new Shrek was using the Pocket Shrek model, if I recall. Since it's using the Pocket Shrek model, I don't actually have the hand poses. Like the hand poses were actually T poses or actually unrigged. It just remains static or posing like that. So even so, it looks fine. It's all over now. I even made videos for that. So after that happened. Wait, what's this? Someone commented, okay, where's the Shrek mod? Does anyone have a copy of the so the others go to Smash knowing, go to mod. That's gone forever. Alright, anyways, other than that, made Sandbag, Duck Lewis, Thomas Train over Rob, and then he originally did the Sans mod. I actually made the head for Sans for him. Like this one was I made this. I made the head. I made the head only, and he used it for the Sans mod. But I already deleted it because it's low effort or something. After that, he once did Proto Mario, and I thought, wow, that looks interesting. I want to try that until he canceled it like 5 years ago. That was, and then there. So okay, here it is, Summit. So I would like to share you like the other Summit. So he said Miguel made a better version. So yeah, I kind of did. Initially, when I made the Summit mod, it was supposed to be an enhanced version of his mod, but with a lot of advices from M1, which was a Smash 3DS manager back then. He helped me with some of the materials and whatnot for the stage, so I was able to actually make a proper static version of the Summit. This is without the animated, Aurora, because that was back then it was not possible to do that. And then I also create a custom version of the Omega form, which taken bits and pieces from the melee version of what's it called? Mountain climb? I forgot. What do you call that? The melee mod? Melee ice climber stage. What is this? Icicle Mountain. Yeah, it's Icicle Mountain. So the main stage model was actually ripped from Icicle Mountain, and then I also removed some of the bits and pieces from the Summit mod to make it, look a bit organically mountainous. So no icicle, no stuff, no nothing. And the icicle, and then Summit also have like two versions. One where there's grabbable ledges, the other one there's no grabbable ledges. And yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. Initially, there was going to be like a moving platform, but since Hyrule 64, which the station was placed there, originally put, there's no animated um, stage platform or moving platforms for it. So what happened is that yeah, you cannot actually make it because it seems to be hard coded into the game's code bin, and at the moment it's not possible or doable at the moment. So yeah, I can't. So he used to make like a lot of good content back then. Toucan Sam Falco, I think that was covered by some YouTuber who did brawl mods. I think it's Link Light. I don't know. Probably. And then further later on, he did Mr. Grabs over Wario. The original mod was pretty much low poly model, but with the introduction of high poly code, it did better. So here's the comparison of the old one. The old one was using like what, the PlayStation version of the model. The new one is like the updated version. There's even like expressions. This was actually I think this was he actually made his own expression for Mr. Krabs. Okay. And then he also did Pig Ganon. I once actually optimized his Pig Ganon mod because yeah, look at this UV issue right there. And now this has been fixed. I fixed it up a little bit. Fix UVs or alphas. Oh yeah, the alpha. Back then, there was no alpha texture for Ganon's beard and stuff. So there's like a little bit of black, black texture there. So I adjusted it to make it look, look good. Now it looks good in 3DS version. For a brawl model, yeah, it does look good. It does look good. And then he did another Sans over NES using the custom Sans model. I think this was before Ultimate's really Sans inclusion in Smash Ultimate. And I did a comparison from from before and after. Oh, okay, now I remember why it got trashed. So the old one got trashed because the new one is there. So yeah. I mean, the new one looks fine, but it also requires high poly code. It does work on Citra, but you need to patch your own code bin. I'm not allowed to get code bin files. Follow the tutorial, which later updated. I updated the tutorial to make it work for a code IPS. And then Squirtle, Donkey Kong, Louie. He did a lot of good stuff around 2019. Smash 2 Melee Donkey Kong. This was actually a collaboration for Smash Bros. All-Star mod pack for Wii U and 3DS back then. I don't know who that is. So, and then he did Shaggy mod because there was a Shaggy meme mod. Brought Lil Mac, Trick because Hero was rumored to be in Smash Brothers. And then Diddy Kong Noid. And then this one, Midnight Channel. This was Persona 4 theme stage. I also helped with a little bit of the issues, like the UV issues and the transparency as well. Because in the original, the transparency for these like here's the original. For these I don't know what this called. Cages? I don't know. Scaffolds? No. Something like that. They didn't actually make like the alpha textures, so I actually edit that and make it better. And then this one, Banjo over Mario. I think this one was the original model by Soap. like this. I think this was on May 5, 2015. At the same time, during the Smash hype for E3, there were rumors of Banjo coming to Smash Brothers, as I say, no, Banjo won't be in Smash. Until, last minute call, fine. Seems there was a leak from an incredible leaker saying that Banjo is in Smash, so I guess I'm gonna take that as the there's Banjo in Smash Brothers. And then he did Wolf moveset, and as well as Ice Climber moveset. So this was originally he did like a lot of like a project, a big project to actually bring PSAs. I don't know why it's called a PSA. I don't know what PSA stand for Smash Bros modding terms, but pretty much make custom movesets to characters. And he actually imported Brawl Wolf over Fox, and I actually made the Wolf God, like the blaster, for Neos. Back then I was a little bit of more of a helper to Neos, but don't actually have the helper role. But yeah, like Wolf has been almost 1-to-1 ported from Brawl, ported to the 3DS. And here's the blaster. He also gives Kirby, his own little hat. And then later he also did the solo Ice Climber, which I think this is where I actually gone separate ways with the server back then. So back then there was like Sneaky KNG server, him and the buddies, Smash 3DS modders. So around then in 2019, I actually gone separate ways with Sneaky and others. So after that, that's where I actually opened my own Discord server. So he made solo Ice Climber right here, right there, and then this was also contributed with Sun Spirit, Nano, and then there's Outfox, and then Storm U. So yeah. And originally he was going to release a Waluigi moveset mod, but that got cancelled because he lost motivation of modding due to work. So the Waluigi mod, it is also available in the server, not my server, the Smash 3DS modding server. So yeah. God, this is gonna take a long time to install this crap. And I thought it's gonna be a while. How big is the CTGP-7 modding? Like, are you kidding me? I just checked, it's 149 out of 723. I guess I could actually end the live stream or probably change the live stream to something else. So in the meantime, yeah, I'm not gonna talk about Sneaky anymore. There's already a lot of crap. So there are, I think, 3 methods. One, installing directly from the 3DS using FBI remote install and scan the QR to download those files. Another is download the actual files from their Game Banana page. And then third is install the exe downloader on PC. So in the meantime, I think that's pretty much it for this live. I have no idea if this is gonna be a long ass live stream. Oh my god. Right now, it seems that CTGP is still updating its crap. So I'm gonna show you a picture posted on the on Discord. Show you the progress. Right here. This is gonna take a long time, so I'm gonna actually end the live stream now. Oh boy! But yeah, I guess that's it. Goodbye.